Hey there, Commanders. Welcome to an exciting 10 vs 10 here in Warno. I'm your host, Too Old for Gaming, and today I'm playing as the 7th Panzerdivision on PACT. We're going to be going for Constantine right here in the middle of your screen. You can see I've started off with a couple of recon units. I've got also 2 Strellas moving in, as well as some T-72s and a T-72 leader. So this match is going to be a little bit long, but I think you'll find it pretty rewarding if you stick around. It gets actually quite interesting. On my left, it looks like Merkham has gotten some Mi-24 recon helicopters in here with some crews, as we're almost to the zone. F-16C coming in, knocks ones out. It looks like artillery firing already. Wow. So enemy anticipating where his reinforcements are coming from. Looks like he may have lost one. Let's get back to our sector, though. So it looks like we have an airborne division in front of us. A couple of helicopters landing right behind the woods. I've set up one recon here to try to see across the road. And then the other one I'm moving into the village. I'm going to go ahead and sell those trucks because I don't think we'll be needing them. T-72 still on their way. Looks like we've got an enemy recon team with a... looks like a Jeep with a 50 cal on it. Not super worried about that, but the aircraft troopers coming in with the dual M60s, that's something to worry about since there's 2 of them here. I'm going to pull these guys back. The 50 cal fire will definitely affect their cohesion, too. They won't be as effective. I am getting backed up by Armageddon. And my T-72s are finally here in the zone, and you can see we're capturing it now with our leader. I'm going to try to leave him hidden, and then again, I'm going to see if I can hit him from the side here with the other T-72, but the other one I'm going to move up to the front line. These are the M version. I want to say they have smoke, if I recall correctly. Just saw the leader helicopter coming in. So, doesn't look like he's landed yet, but more airborne stuff on the way. Almost lost our Special Forces recon. And it looks like he must have just landed. T-72 takes a hit. He was in a bit too close. He is stunned, but fortunately for me, Armageddon has these wild-looking trucks with the dual 14.5s, just absolutely shredding those guys. So for now, T-70, they keep missing because their cohesion is so bad. We'll see if we can keep them alive. I did bring in some flame pioneers. Unfortunately, their vehicle got nailed. But he's still alive. The SPW-70, anything with a 14.5, I appreciate. I feel like they are quite effective. Looks like we got a tow or something. We get that smoke off just in time. That would have been a pretty big loss. 170 points. My other T-72 on the left flank here, spotting the scout team. And we know that he still has those Jeep recons. And then there's this tow too, all the way back here. So we're not going to be able to touch them unless we get artillery or infantry. Armageddon's just seemingly going to be willing to sacrifice these guys, although... oof. Man, that's suppressing fast, but he goes down. So... we haven't lost any units yet, but they've been dangerously damaged. On our left, it looks like things are heating up a bit. Not going to read these names. Merkham's trying to hold them off with infantry team. Let's see what's coming in to reinforce our sector. So I did bring in a 152. That's mostly to deal with ATGMs. I've got more recon. And some supply trucks, because we obviously need to fix things here. And since we've seen so many helicopters, I kind of figure they're probably going to have some tow cobras or Apaches, so I want to bring in my Shilka. Try and handle those. Our Pioneer team using those AK-74s and PKMs to good effect on the engineers. But with 2 engineers, they got satchel charges. I don't think they're going to get in close enough. There's a 100-meter range on that. Very cool how they show you both the green and red tracers from each country, as in real life. So we're in flamethrower range here, 350 meters. Can somebody who knows 1980s technology please let me know if the flamethrower, if the LPO-50 was capable of going 350 meters? So we had an airstrike coming in, but he's getting hit by, I'm guessing, a Vulcan cannon there. He got absolutely shredded. One thing I've noticed is that as I've gotten deeper into playing this game, is that ECM capability in aircraft make a big difference. We got an M1 Abrams here. Now that's going to be an issue for us. That's a 230-point tank. We don't have anything to match that, so we're going to have to use our wits. So we lost our Pioneer team to the 2 squads. Abrams coming in, but he doesn't realize we have 2 T-72s. I've got a regular one and then the M. Like I said, I think the big difference is... Actually, the gun's different on these. This is a -1. Toe's still alive, and we've got a Abrams, but the reserve in range. But he's on a move order, so he's not firing. T-72 takes a direct hit. Now the reserve troops get him stunned. Probably saves our T-72. But he smokes off. I'm going to back this guy up. And hear that 12.7 going off along with these guys' RPK. So I brought in the SPG-9 trucks. I think a lot of people don't like these because they die pretty fast, but I don't know. I think they're a fun unit to use the recoilless. You can see my 1.5. I think those are my 152s coming in. Nope. It looks like a random guy who's not fighting here. So he's killing our players. Maybe not the best move. I'm going to try an artillery back here. I'm assuming he's going back to repair. We'll see if you pick him up at the end of the game. So far, we haven't lost much. We've managed to hold on to our T-72. See the points difference in that. So this is 130 points versus 170. So 50 points. That's significant. Bradleys or those TOW-2s are rough. We'll see what happens there. Let's take a look around the map. Left flank in this map is typically most important. You zoom out, you'll see it's 3 points, 3 points, and then 2 points, which is the most out of any sector. The team has managed to capture the middle zone, which is huge. Now, you can get flanked through the woods here, and we've got nothing defending that, so I mean, they could come up back here. To my right, we're holding our zone, but they've crept in behind us. And we're still fighting over Leonid and Jot. So Armageddon getting the Strela up in the front line. He just took something out. I didn't catch what it was. My tanks are all resupplied and repaired. I'm going to move this SPG-9 UAZ to the side. Let's see, where are we taking them? I want to see if we can kind of do an ambush over here. Got another UAZ with a 14.5, just sort of looking down the road. Mark 19 taking on 3 infantry squads. Seems to be doing well against this RPG-22 one. Oh, yeah, unfortunately lost that guy. So this Abrams must have been the one that was hit and repaired because he's got a black cohesion bar. Unless that just means I don't know what it is, because you can see the other enemy. I'm not sure. You guys let me know if it's just telling me we're not sure, or because we're not close enough, or if it's he's still low. So I've brought in an Mi-24P. This is one of my favorite helicopters growing up. Actually, the Hind D was the big one. This has the 30mm cannon on the side. And we've got the Cocoon ATGMs and the S8 COM 80mm rockets. So, should be useful if we don't get shot down here immediately by anti-aircraft fire. Remember, we've got a Vulcan back here. A7D Corsair is coming in to hit my... Ooh! That's rough. Can you take him down on the way out? MiG-23 launches his missile, nails him, but he somehow escapes. Second missile, he's on fire, but he gets out. Tried using the Corsairs, they just really haven't worked well for me. So that Mi-24, spotting the Bradley, launches 2 ATGMs, but I don't think we got them. We're lucky to have our recon team here on the left. Now our T-72 is getting in on the Abrams. We rout him, so yes, he had very low cohesion. And my 152 found the OH-58C, and we knocked out the enemy CV, or command vehicle. Abrams manages to get one off on us while he's retreating with that computer-controlled fire control. We've got more Bradleys coming in. The advantage for me is just that everything I've got is way cheaper. And there's just a corridor to work through here. I brought in a T-55 to try and support the left flank. I'm going to leave him back because I don't know what's over here. But hopefully he can help out. Those Navy SEALs are a real pain. T-72M getting another shot on the Abrams, but the reload speed very low. His tracks are broken. My supply is quite low. You can hear that 50 cal going off. Fire, fire. Oh, they're not quick enough, but our SPG-9 UAZ getting in on the Dragon team. Unfortunately, there's a TOW 2. He's going to go down. Mi-24 getting hit by Vulcan here. We stun him, but he does knock us out, so that's a pretty big loss for us. So there may be 1 or 2 more command vehicles in here. We're not sure. We're pretty light in terms of our infantry around here. Armageddon moving some reserve infantry forward. Concourse is down to 4 missiles, but we got a T-72. I need infantry up here, though, because we're in quite a bit of danger. I want to bring in some moto shoots in for this little village area, in case he tries to push through. So let's see what we've got still in play. We've got a regular T-72, an original one. 2 of them. We lost our M model. And we've got our leader tank and some anti-aircraft units. Oh, that is rough, man. So T-72 ended up getting spotted. I'm assuming there's a TOW that got moved to the left, knocked me out. We do have the BRM-1K, which is, I want to say, BMP-1. Wow. Got an ammo explosion on that tank. So, we're not seeing anything. I'm guessing this is what took us out, maybe? Although he seems pretty far back. I want to say those are my 152s. No. They're not. Looks like Armageddon's using his artillery. I'm bringing in the MFRW RM-70. Put in some good work on these guys. Dragon nails our T-72, but the front armor is pretty decent. Only takes 1 bar of health away. The recon team hopefully doesn't die, and we get really lucky there. Our BMP-1 knocks out an enemy unit over here as well. That TOW 2 is still up. I guess that's what took him out. I wonder if he's going for this guy. Yes. One piece of advice if you're newer to WARNO, I know it's been out for a while, is I set these guys on defensive. You can see right here. So whenever an ATGM's coming in and I don't see it to micro, if they have smoke, they'll launch it and retreat. A very nice quality of life factor. Ural trying to get in to repair my recon. He barely makes it. Really got to take out that tow too. I've got some pioneers going in the side because I knew it was quite weak here. Igla firing at the F-16. Misses. So these guys should prevent them from going across the road so long as this guy can stay alive and see them. I don't know what we're shooting at here. It's interesting. Those guys look too far away to shoot at. So that's my rocket fire because I assumed he had another... He was using this for another CV or resupply. And we can check at the end to see if I was right there. Fire team... Got to see my pioneers, but again, the nice thing about pioneers, they still get a PKM, so they're not helpless moving forward. On the right, the enemies got some Chinooks moving in, but the looks like this guy, the WTW, knocked one out. Armageddon moving in some more infantry, and as reservists have made it pretty far up. There's a ton of engineers from Dobbins over here. It looks like we might have 3 players here. TGP, Captain Fubar, and Dobbins. It's only 2 of us, so we'll see how that works out. That was a pretty big bombing run. Fortunately for us, nothing directly hit anything, just damaged and stressed us out. So my brand new mortar chutes need to be repaired. This 85's been spotted. And 20 mil. Concourse, can you knock him out for us, please? Try to get in low. Let's see the missile. It must just went dead right there. Oh, T-72's moving up to take on the Dragon team because our pioneers are getting shredded. No side shots, please. He misses because he dies. Let's see if this other team can get knocked out. Lovely. Bradley's going to be a problem. This 14.5 might be nice, but it's going to have trouble taking him out. A 73 low velocity cannon might work a little better. Almost got nailed. Accidentally loaded these guys in. Scouts team's getting nailed by our T-72. We lose a vehicle here. T-72 is still up. TOW is getting pushed back by the reservists. Enemy artillery falling on our position, but supply trucks and hopefully in a safe position. It's a Ural, so it could be blown up easily. T-72 gets nailed and stunned. There's got to be... I'm gonna guess there's a Dragon team in there based on the damage. There's no damage, and it's a T-72. There's no explosive reactive armor. We can see on the hill, though. We'll see what happens here. Estrella gets knocked out. I gotta move a BMP-1 down. I'm moving up some pioneers. Markham's moving in some BTR-70s to our sector. My T-72 looks like he got hit by something, but he's still alive. We got some napalm rockets, which are always devastating. And it looks like my rockets are going to go right where I feel like his ATGMs are. Luckily for us, he's out of satchel charge range. And he's just taking fire. That's going to be a real pain to get through. So we did lose our BMP-1 to the Bradley. And unfortunately, our reservist recon do not have ATGMs. That's not good. Only good thing is we push back the engineers, but the Bradley's moving forward still. Lots of T-62s getting nailed right now by enemy artillery fire. Looks pretty big. Hopefully my UAZ doesn't get knocked out driving through that. Oof. Not want to be sitting there. So he had 2 Vulcans, 3 Vulcans, and then here comes the Bradley. Wow, that thing is scooting. All right, the stun is huge with that RPG-18, and we knock him down. Pioneers spotting the aircraft troopers. This is excellent news for us. There's 3 squads in here, plus this Dragon team, so I did call that correctly on our T-72. More Moto shoots into the front line. Right now, the score is 1900 to 51. We are not in a good position, although timing-wise, it's telling us we've got almost 40 minutes remaining. I believe this was a tactical income match, so a little less spammy. We did manage to shoot down a Corsair. I think that was us. They don't have any ECM, from what I recall. The Abrams gets nailed by our Concourse. We got 1 missile left. Can we take him out? Oh, the T-72 getting in the mix here. Fire, fire, fire. Miss. Second one gets hit by the Concourse, but we're out of rockets. T-72, almost gets hit by this National Guard unit. And it looks like one of those Abrams may have been destroyed. My Mi-8 is probably being too aggressive because there's a lot of AA back here. We'll see if we can make it out. So he is routed. I don't think I'm going to go any further. I think this is the max I want. Alright, so we've repaired our Moto Schutzen teams. We got more supplies coming in. Armageddon's reservists. Really doing a good job of keeping him from coming through on the side. I know they're taking a lot of fire, but working out. That looks like a miscue. Mi-8 gets some rockets in, but I don't think we killed him. Moving my Igla forward. Always want to move your anti-aircraft forward with your infantry and armor. And getting resupplied with rockets. Thank you. This guy. So the 152s were landing on this guy, and I changed him. I saw this open up, so you guys probably know this, but when you see one side open, you know that there's a command vehicle. Ooh. So I think our Special Forces recon has taken out... No, we didn't take him out yet. He might be out of ammo. Oh, he's on a move order. The seed plane didn't take out any of our equipment, but I think that's... We've got all infrared. So let's take a look around the map. Our left flank looks really good. If we can get that, that's 2 more points, and then we'll start gaining on them. But again, we've got nothing up here, which is a little bit worrisome. We are just outside of Jot, and we've got half of Leonid now with all the infantry. To our right, Fedor is still holding up. But we're pushed all the way back to spawn, basically. I captured a supply truck, and we found his UH-1 supply. We managed to knock that out. That's pretty huge. We knocked out all the supply. And now I've got my Mi-8 in here. He's taking some 50 cal fire, I think, though. Let's see what our 23mm cannons do to that unit. Pioneer and Engineer in the background. Unfortunately, the 23mm cannon, I believe, should have done better against the Bradley, but looks like he barely damaged him. T-72, on the other hand, will take 90%. Engineers just getting burned alive and hit with AKS-74Us. T-72 is going to get smoked here. Yeah, no smoke on the original version. I think that's kind of crazy. I don't know how many years it took him to fix that. Enemy artillery trying to go for my units over here that wiped out his supply. KPV putting in work on the Bradley. Ooh, T-72M. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he got stunned. And he is gone. Unfortunately, we got hit by artillery. Which to me looks like coming from right there? Strange. Alright, our UAZ is up on the front line. That's got to be that little tow vehicle. Oh, there's that's got to be the, yeah, Abrams. F-16 flies right over Estrella, but we miss. So this guy's out on his own. This is not good. Estrella's out of ammo. We need more supply trucks. Probably should move this Moto Schutzen forward. More supply on the way. And Estrella's out as well. Well, we did manage to recapture the sector, so good for us. See what's going on here on the far left while we wait for reinforcements. We got some pretty heavy-duty vehicles in here. T-80BV, probably the best tank in the game. And their flanks look like they're covered okay. It's just I would worry about getting in here. It looks like maybe somebody did. Yeah, see that they got roads to get around you, so that's the challenge with the far left. This guy just ran into death for some reason. It looks like everybody's holding back, but Merkham's almost got a sector here. He's got his CV right there. So I take it I moved my T-72 back, which is probably good because there's an M47 Dragon right there. I've called in SU-22 M4K. Now, it's got 30% ECM, so hopefully it survives. And these have 20 or 30 penetration, which is massive. So I've redirected my artillery on the enemy artillery right there. And again, you don't want to push your tanks up unless you have reconnaissance. The optics on regular infantry in this game are pretty poor, so you really need recon. And I recommend definitely getting, if you can, get 2 cards of infantry recon because you're going to lose a bunch. So Armageddon pushing the lead. We've got a bunch of fire teams on our left. That's a great artillery target. I think I picked that up later. But the enemy's trying to come in on the right. That's concerning. Now, he has brought up tons of reserve troops, but our, kind of like on the far left, our entire flank on the right is empty. Merkham's pushing in on our left. Abrams spots our recon team. That kind of sucks, but if he keeps moving forward, our T-72 will knock him out. Uh-oh. Engineers getting caught in their truck, catching us in our trucks. T-72 takes a hit first. Can we reload fast enough or are we going to die? We get real lucky there. Unfortunately, an A-10 comes in immediately and knocks us out. So I guess maybe not as lucky as I thought. SPW-70 able to see the infantry again. That 14.5 does a great job suppressing guys. I don't throw these things away. Anything with a 14.5 I tend to hold on to and use for infantry fire support. Our T-72 is getting hit by Laws. And now we've got some Cobras on the side, so that side armor, we're in danger here. Try and back him up. Hydra missiles doing a lot of damage, but we've got 2 Strellas that are moving in. Keep missing. Let's see if we can land some. Okay, we get 1 down. See if we can get some more. Special Forces units using their SVD to get in on these guys, and our flame troops doing very well. I knew we were going to see some attack helicopters. So, Moto Schutzen teams make it out, but definitely got damaged by those engineers. Corsairs still coming back in. I mean, I Again, I don't think they have ECM. We'll double check again. I've got a T-72 kind of in reserve back behind the woods. I'm going to bring up some more Iglas. Now, we're +2 at this point. So, we can, if we can hold +2 through the rest of the match, we win. Outright, total victory. We'll see if that happens. Tow Cobra gets absolutely smoked. I don't know if it was one of these Strela 2s or Strela 1. I managed to move up. Motor shoots in to kind of probe through the woods here. The M48. This guy's going to get absolutely smoked here shortly. Let's see that happen. I'm sure of it. Ooh, just missed. Missed again. My god, those must be reservists. 3 misses. Well, he was lucky for a minute until they hit him. So, right flank, still not great. Oh, I've got 152s landing on the enemy. Another tip for you guys, if you're still listening to me, if you're, again, newer to the game, when you fire artillery, I always try to buy mobile. I don't really use immobile artillery. Fire them, hold, and then hold shift, and then click to move, and then you can even do a second fire order if you're confident they're going to move, and then move again, because you'll get counter battery pretty fast in this game. We did spot their CV back there. So Mr. Blaster about to get it. Still got to resupply some more. I'm gonna move that one up. Got my concourse. I try to set any ATGMs at max range if possible. Oh, 10A. Son of a B knocks out my Special Forces recon. Not too happy about that. Definitely paid for it. Merkham moving in the BTR 70s. Now these have RPOs strapped to them. The RYS. I wouldn't want to be the guy to reload that or to drive into a Cobra. So, ZU-2s, knock them out. And that bombing run damages 1, but guy's still alive. So Merkham C-62s spotting the Alaskan Cav Scouts. Looks like I need more missiles up here again. We got to get more supply up to the front line. We're very close to capturing this objective right in front of us. A7D just, again... Oh, he does have 20 ECM. Okay, so that makes a little more sense. I think I was playing maybe an older version with the French that had 0. Anyways, if they have 0, it's just usually not worth bringing. Alright, so we've got another Bradley from Dobbins. You can see some ATGMs going off. No recon up here, so these guys might get smoked. This one's going down for sure. Oh, got unstunned quick enough, but the tow Cobra's coming in. ZSU 23 4M2. Doing a good job. I don't know the difference between that and a Shilka. I'm guessing radar or something, but it doesn't matter because he's dead now due to the Bradley. So Bradley infantry fighting vehicles. Probably going to take this guy out. Yes. But we do have an armored group that has managed to move forward. Unfortunately, there's another A7 Corsair coming in. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. Sorry, tried. And another T-62's down. Here's a rocket version. I always thought these things looked kind of cool. Always trying to suck in all the air with that big intake. Rocket's not really doing much against a BTR. I'm kind of surprised. You'd think a top attack would absolutely annihilate that thing, but video game. So my recon team has spotted the enemy fire teams with some Bradleys. Should have brought them back if I could. I don't think I was quick enough on the draw here. T-72s from Armageddon knocking out another vehicle, but he has no smoke. Oh, I can't believe he lived. My T-72M does have smoke. And my BMP-1 does have rockets. So smoke protects everything. We're reloading our ATGM. And I'm guessing I'm getting artillery involved here. Yeah. There's 152s. Rate of fire is 3, so they're pretty slow. These guys are relatively inexpensive, though. Was it 210? No, they're not inexpensive. So, you can see I'm trying to build things up on the corner. I'm still a bit worried. This guy's lost his flag, so we're down to a +1. We've lost this. A cluster rockets going off over that sector. Probably a bit overkill. That plane just gets absolutely smoked by something right here. I'm guessing a Stinger. Fire team cohesion is absolute garbage right now, so our motor shoots in with the dual RPKs. Gonna tear those guys up. I brought in some T-72s. We shot down an A-10. T-55s, I meant. These guys are really scared because of him. Managed to knock out another Bradley. We've got some T-54AMs moving through now from another player we haven't seen all game. Those are probably my 152 fires. I've moved up my T-55A. There's no reason to leave it in the back to try and help murk them out on my left. Also brought in a cube. Cubes are great, but they only hold 3. Oh man, it would have been great to hit that Strike Eagle. So, with the CV in, this guy's way too bunched up. Please don't do this. You're asking to be cluster munitioned. You have to spread things out. Maybe two to 3 tanks close together. If you can. This is just bad gameplay. So T-62s and T-54s just going to run into Apache Hellfires and Corsair 2s and just probably all die. We'll see what happens. Don't want to do this. If you're going to bring this many units, make sure you bring mobile anti-aircraft. So my T-55's hiding in the woods. Not going to get spotted by the aircraft or the attack helicopters. And try and take out the tank hunters. Mr. Blaster. Armageddon getting a good idea of watching our flank. And I'm going to try and move that direction. We spot a Stinger team. Tank hunters may go down here shortly from our 100mm guns. No, we missed. At least the Dushkas are doing alright. So tank hunters were destroyed. Maestro moved up pretty far. We need more infantry up here. Moto shoots and should be able to knock out the scouts team. Looks like they're doing good. They're standing out in the open though. Nobody's died. Use that bipod, buddy. Might hit something. So more tow cobras coming in, so I'm going to retreat these guys. But I have T-72Ms with smoke. You can see I'm starting to move to the right. We have a lot of units. This guy's lost most stuff or gotten it damaged. ZPU is never going to last by itself. It just doesn't do enough damage over time. MiG-23 gets a little damage on them, but these T-54s are still going to get hit. Looks like a lot have been routed. I'm bringing up some T-72s to try and capture this sector. My recon, I want to put in one of these silos. They're up +3 right now, if you haven't noticed. So, left flank, we still haven't captured that sector or this one. We have a lot of units. Nobody's moving in, though. To our right, it's total collapse still. This has fallen. Found an M60 in the woods. Again, I was really worried about my right flank. I think we'll take him out. Moving a Shilka and Strelas with these guys. Again, I don't want to move armor up without recon and anti-aircraft. Laser-guided bomb. I think he missed. And Kub missed as well. So T-72 MK captures the zone. They have 5 minutes till victory. There's 19 minutes left in the overall match. Moto shoots and spots the CEV. But the T-72 claims the kill. Markham has decided to move in some Urals with the 57mm rockets. Spotting more stuff over here. And my recon is in here so we can see everything back there. Don't have much time to react. We gotta... This guy really needs to push a CV in to break this down. Same with this guy. I'm guessing they're out. I'm not seeing him repair anything. I digress. Motor shoots in with those RPG-7 VLs. Knock out the Abrams. 18 penetration. Pretty good. T-72 is doing a good job. This is a bit bunched up, but I don't really have an option if I want to move quickly. My T-55 goes down to the Kiowa. I'd rather have that happen than any other unit, to be honest, because that's my cheapest one. Strela, can you fire and hit from that close? Yes! Amazing. Spotting some tank hunters. That's why you screen with infantry. I'm starting to run out of fuel up here. Looks like enemy artillery. AH-1F C-Knight gets nailed by our Igla. And then shot down, I want to say, maybe by the KPVT. I'm putting these guys sort of spread out on a move order. I'm bring in our recon UAZ. We're pushing back into the sector. That must be the vehicle right there. +3, there's 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. Got more tanks on the way. And we're back to even. So, Shogun, who was playing on the left, came in here and saved the match for the moment. Martyr spots our BTR team just out of range. That sucks, because they're probably going to die. Got Stingers in here, but I've noticed Pioneers heading that way. And now, the enemy knows my plan, so a bunch of M1 Abrams we're going to face off against. We brought the timer back up to 15 minutes in this match, though, so a little time. F-16 flies directly over. Gets absolutely smoked by, I want to say, this Krug M3. All right, here's some tank action. Abrams takes a direct hit, goes down. T-72s, oof, we lose one. All right, T-72s knock out another tank. Can we get this last guy? We get penetrated there. Oof. No, 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 no. Smoke. All right, very good. Come on, can we take him out? Oh, they both miss. Come on, guys. Just need to go back to basic. Take out the Abrams, please. Yes. Got him. So there's another one back here, and then we've got a bunch of ATGMs. Enemy's trying to hit us with cluster munitions. Does a little bit of damage. We really need recon, but I'm terribly worried about sitting here. I need these guys to move forward, but I can't control them. Estrela's moved up. He's out of ammo. Oh god, this T-72 is going to get absolutely nailed, isn't he? Yeah. Oh. We gotta back that guy up, but my OG T-72s have made it into cover. But we don't know what's in here. We're a +3 now, though. Oh no, F-16 comes back in. Kinda misses a bit. He damaged us, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. My Shelka is just a non-moving target now. Abrams knocks us out, but we got one T-72 left. Really was impatient here because we were going to lose. I probably should have practiced more patient in doing that. I was just worried about losing the overall match. I'm moving my second T-72 leader forward. We really need supply up here, but the supply line, we gotta come from all the way back here and around. Not easy. So, T-72 gets nailed, I think. He got stunned. Shit. That sucks. All my stuff is absolutely running out of ammo. The Moto shoots in, though. These guys only have ITOs. And we have 2 rockets left, so we can at least take out 2. We still have a tank up here. And AA, we just need lots of supply. Fly helicopter would have been amazing. I was pretty much on my own out here. Back to a tie. 13 minutes in the overall match. Milan 2 gets spotted in the woods. Knock him out. Move my another T-54 here because there was no armor. So, Moto shoots and haven't seen him yet. Not close enough to use our anti-tank. So, if we can recapture the sector, that's gonna push us back. Is he trying to hit my recon team? Possibly. Alright, so we nailed 1. Unfortunately, that is all we had the ammo for. I mean, he was trying to push left a little bit. Got a tow cobra here. Trying to hold us back from coming out of the woods. Where's my supply? I need these guys. I don't think I noticed them. Yolka! Oh, he got it. Nice. Gotta be getting... No, he's not low on ammo yet. I'm surprised he hasn't been artillery, though. Tow Cobra starts taking heat from our team. He goes total... We might shoot him down with ground fire. Hell yeah. Moto shoots and gets stunned. Spotted by the M48. Not good. Abrams spotting something here. He spots our BTR team. And again, I have them on defense, so they'll automatically fall back. Looks like we lost our T-55 somewhere. Maybe it wasn't us. Seed coming in with the Corsair rockets. You have so many units in here. Wish somebody would pivot. I left him here in case they moved units behind us, if you were wondering. Ten minutes left. I think everyone's running low on supply at this point. And I want to say, yeah, it looks like all of our fobs were destroyed early on in the game, I believe, so I didn't really get a chance to use a lot of resupply. Command tank is trying to take on the Abrams. They both almost killed each other. I'm moving my Moto shoots in forward and him back because I only have 2 of these guys left. I'll move the T-72 forward with him. Okay, so that M48's dead. And the Abrams is dead, but there's more equipment here. So these M48s are going down pretty easy, which you'd kind of expect. We got another Milan we're spotting. I think the Shilka got double vetted from just shooting down equipment on the board. Now we're at +3s, but not enough time for victory. We need to be a +4. We've got to have somebody over here take this sector. Enemy rockets. What are they heading for? Right down here. These are very strong infantry units. Right, this must be AI. I can't imagine this is a regular person. Markham has done a good job of putting up infantry along the edges for us. Okay, we've brought it down to under the timer now. There's 8 minutes and 45 seconds left. 7 minutes because we're +5. Let's see how we did it. We're split on this sector. We had captured this one, but he's got an Abrams coming in. And I'm guessing we had this one, but it was destroyed. Our CV was destroyed. It's still a +3. This is only worth 1. Same with this one. So we need to gain more to be able to catch up. And we just lost it. So my resupply is finally here. Bring up some 30mm grenades, because I was going to try and go for both of these, if I could. CV's got to be right. Is that him? No, those are all tank hunters. SPG-9 fires on the Abrams but misses. Come on, dude. You can't miss that shot. You must make that first shot. I'm bringing up a concourse because we got a lot of open ground here. But yeah, the tactical makes it difficult to beef up your front line quickly. I've got T-55As. F-16. Ooh. Got him pushed off, so that saves somebody. Back to a +2. Still not enough. Enemy reinforcements. We hadn't seen any for like 5 minutes, but now we're seeing Abrams come in. The Abrams are quite expensive. 190 points even for the National Guard. I'm going to try and move my T-72 forward to ambush. I did request fire support. It's got 1 RPO, which isn't going to do anything. No AT infantry is what we really need. That's what I can do with my T-72. $15 minutes. Ooh, got that guy. Oh no. Got hit on the side. Made a mistake there. We're stunned. I gotta smoke off if I can. Got moto shoots and looks like we destroyed the... We ended up destroying a CV over here. I didn't realize that these guys were going through this way. I just called in a bunch of units. I thought they were going to come this way, but we destroyed a Abrams CV, so I guess that's good. More T-55As moving in. 5 minutes on the timer. We're so close, guys. We're at +5. We have to break another sector. We could really use these guys to... Markham's moving in. Hopefully he can... Here, there's the fire team leader right there. He's damaged, but not dead. I brought in the Su-22. I think I forgot about him the whole game. We did knock out an Abrams. We did take an IHawk in the butt. We missed that second one because of ECM. Concourse almost in position. We're so close. My Abram... I think the SPG-9 had damaged the Abrams pretty well. Spotting some mortars here. Concourse almost in position. Gosh, we're so close on time. We got to break one more sector. I did let them know we got to move in. It's like, we have to go now. Concourse. Oh, we snipe another truck. Enemy tank right there. Knocks out one of our munitions truck. That's kind of big right now because we don't have much. But I'm panicking. Panzergrunds behind us knock out one of our T-72s. That really hurts. My T-55s did make it to the front line. I don't have a CV. Does this guy have one at all? No, he's got nothing back. He's way back here. I don't know what he's doing. We could get 2 sectors right now. Abrams moving in on my T-72s. We've got him set up with a T-55 from the side. We knock out one. We've got this stupid enemy behind us. Come on. Motor shoots and knocks out another one. We got 1 Abrams left. Panzergrunds. Reloading. Concourse, get him. Come on. So we lose our T-55s. Concourse, can you do it? We nail him, but not enough to kill him. I'm gonna move in the T-72. And risk my leader here. Concourse again. Alright, so we should be able to nail him. We got him. Alright, so we're moving in to the sector. There's another National Guard Abrams right here. Enemy artillery hitting me. Oh, we miss. We lose that guy. We break it. It's up to 7. 2 minutes. 12 seconds. We've got enough time to win. Moving the motor shoots in to try and protect him. Somehow this guy's not shooting it. I don't understand why he's not firing. Okay, he killed him off. Now he's trying to move his National Guard unit back in. Alright, we get another unit. Hopefully we can take out these Panzergrunds. Oh, we got the whole sector. Alright, dude, that pushed us up to a +8. We got 1 minute now. We can win the match. Don't die. 2 rounds left. Motor shoots and let's go. Oh my gosh, he's still alive. We got him. That's absolutely massive. I'm moving my T-55s forward. The Pioneers take out the Panzergrunds. Oh, 33 seconds left. We've got more points now. And we finally have Stanley coming up. 17 seconds left. What a nail-biter, guys. Oh my gosh, we're a +12 at the end. I cannot believe this. And we win with a minute remaining in the game. Can you believe that? What a great nail-biter. Let's take a look at what we did. We did over 10,000 kills with under 5,000 losses. I'll take that as a W. Take a look at our kills and losses. So 152 took out 2 CVs, including an Abrams. T-72 took out an Abrams. Recon team took out a ton of units. The Special Forces one. Estrella's T-72s. Motor shoots and took out an Abrams. Again, those 152s did really well for me. Motor shoots and did really well. Pioneers did really well. Let's see what else we got. So our Su-122 took out 2 tanks. I probably should have used him more. T-55s. This T-72 did really good. Got a bunch of ACAVs. Our leader tank took out 3 Abrams. You don't see that often. Bushman. What a chud. Chad, excuse me, not a chud. Alright. And on the reverse, the TOW-2 at the beginning took out a few units. My Corsair with high explosive took out some infantry, and then just a lot of one-off. We did lose 2 tanks to an Abrams. But overall, really impressed with the 7th Panzer Division. I hope you guys liked that one. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.